Hey, what's up with you guys? This is 7 in the morning. I just woke up to open the charts to see what kind of trades we can get for today. Today's Friday, January 7th. So the first thing I did was opening Euro USD chart. So I'm going to actually analyze it in 1 hour first and then 5 minutes. So I'm going to go to 1 hour. See, as you can see, it's super choppy here. We have a strong consolidation. There is no clear path or direction, whether it's upward or downward. So this is not really looking good for today. But as you can see, I can't find any kind of gap and wait for it to get filled because it's super choppy. I get back to 5 minutes. I turn on my session, my trading sessions. We are in New York session. As you can see, we have 30 minutes left until New York Stock Exchange opens. So, I have 30 minutes left. So I'm gonna identify all the liquidity. So this is not the liquidity because it's already grabbed. We have a liquidity right here. Let me just turn this one on. We have a liquidity here. We have liquidity here. We have liquidity here in Asia session, in New York session, and also in New York session here, right here. So that's enough for me. I'm not gonna go further. So now this is for Euro USD. I'm not saying that I'm gonna trade Euro USD. I'm just analyzing Euro USD, GBPUSD, and gold to see which one is more potential. And right now it's 7 a.m., which is 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if I don't trade in 30 minutes, I wait after New York Stock Exchange opens, probably 10 minutes after that. So I'm going to see where we have all our gaps. So there's a gap right here, which is getting filled because as you can see, after this, we had a huge spike and then it came back. So it's not really valid. It's very low probability, and as you can see, it's super choppy. That's why I'm gonna remove this order block, but everything is the potential. So I go back here. I'm gonna zoom in to see. Okay, so we have one gap right here. If you don't know what the gap is, please watch my previous videos about smart money trading, supply and demand. I don't do support and resistance. I only do supply and demand. So after this huge spike, as you can see, the previous candle makes the order block because we have an unfilled gap right here. So after it spiked, the order block is here and it didn't come back to fill the order block, and that's why we have this gap right here. The price tried to come back to hit the zone, but it wasn't successful. But if you extend this order block, you see that it's already got tapped into. So if you put your bias stop right here, your stop loss here, your stop loss here, your bias stop here, see, you could get a trade 1 to 4. 1 to 4 risk to reward ratio. Like, that's crazy, because here we had a gap and we extended this order block and now it's tapped into. So you could get 1 to 4, you could get 1 to 4 was the max, but you could definitely get 1 to 1. This is what I do every day. This is what I'm trying to do every day. So see, 1-on-1, super easy. If I put my bias stop here, that would be awesome. So right now, this order block is kind of invalid because if it's used once, then there's no point of using it anymore. Right now we don't have any gaps. So one gap is right here. So see, we have a huge gap after this spike. So I'm gonna cover the previous candle, which is this red one, and then a huge spike, and it left the gap. It never tapped into it. So even if I extend my order block, you see that the market or the price hasn't reached my order block yet. So I'm gonna count on this one right here, but as you can see, the market is super choppy. It's kind of consolidating, so I can't see a clear momentum, but I just want to show you how I analyze the market before I place my order. I try to find the gaps that are not filled yet so I'm going to target for those ones. So I'm going to go for resistance areas, like for resistance levels around that, to see if I can find a gap. Unfortunately, I can't find anything because even this one, see, it's already tapped into. So when it actually came down, when it came out of the order block, it tapped back into it. So this is not a valid order block, but as you can see, it kind of respected this. No, it actually broke it, so never mind, it's not a valid order block at all. So the only thing I do when I identify my order block, I actually use this horizontal ray and I put it here, and I'm gonna set an alarm. So when the price reaches this level, I get notified, and then I move on to the next pair because I can't see any potential trade right here. So I'm going to go for GU to see what we can do here. Oh, as you can see, this is consolidating too much. So this liquidity is already grabbed. This one is already grabbed. It was for yesterday, and I can do the same thing again. I can turn on the trading sessions. As you can see, we have London session here, we have Asia session here, we have New York session here. So if I want to identify all the liquidities, so liquidities are all the stop losses that people, or I would say retail traders, put. So banking institutions go there, grab the liquidities, and then they go opposite direction. So for example, we have stop loss here for buyers, we have some stop losses here for buyers again, and we have a stop loss here for sellers. See, right now we have 3 liquidities in one frame, and then after that I turn it off. So even this one is super choppy. If I get to 1 hour, you see the same thing is kind of happening here. So this is clearly an uptrend, but if you look like if you get into like the 5-minute charts, if you really get into deep concept of this chart, you see that it's super choppy right now. So I'm not gonna trade GU and EU for sure for today. The reason I'm taking this video, first of all, it's live. I literally woke up 5-10 minutes ago to show you how I analyze the markets when I wake up early in the morning, and I want to show you how I don't trade when I don't see any potential trades, because a lot of retail traders, a lot of traders, even professional traders, they get tempted to trade every single day. They want to create an opportunity out of the market which is consolidating or ranging, and they get stopped out easily because they force themselves to trade every single day. And today is January 7th, so a lot of traders haven't even got back into trading. So this video is kind of a psychology video, guys, to show you how to be patient if you can't see any potential trades or any potential pattern that can help you be profitable. So because this is obviously consolidating, it's choppy, and if I want to find the gaps, see, we had a gap right here which is already filled in. See how beautiful this gap was. This one right here, oh sorry, this one. See, we had a gap here. Why? Because after this bullish candle, green candle, we had a huge spike, like it dropped. So it's out of the box and it never tapped back into the zone. So that's why it left a gap right here. See, there's a gap right here. The price never got back to the zone. So, but after that, when it dropped, it came back up, it tapped into the zone, boom, dropped. So if you put your sell limit here, or even if you waited for this beautiful candle here, you could easily get that one-on-one trade. So I put my sell stop here, my sell limit here, and then I put my stop loss here. Or if it was a like regular sell, I would put my stop loss here. But if it was a sell limit, I would put my stop loss here, out of the box. So you should always put your stop loss out of the box. And right here, as you can see, this is a one-on-one trade. Beautiful, very attractive, I would say, because I don't usually do sell limits and buy limits. I don't usually place order limits because I just want to see the momentum clearly before I get the trade. So, but again, like, you know, if you know that there's a gap here and you wait for the price to come back, you can easily use one of these horizontal rays or whatever line that you want and put an alarm there. So whenever the price hits that line, it's gonna notify you, so you can get back to the chart, place your order, and hopefully win that trade. So, but let's say that I don't put my sell limit here, I just wait for the price. I see this beautiful rejection candle, the red one right here, and I would definitely get it. Like, even if I put my order right here and I put my stop loss right here, this is a 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio, even if I want to get it up to here. See, it's crazy. But before that, so the market is not, oh, okay, so see, as you can see, it's leaving a gap right here. So now we have a gap right here. I'm gonna wait for the price to come back and hit this zone, and then I go towards the direction. So see, it's clearly leaving a gap for us right here. So see, it's a gap right here because the price hasn't come back to our zone yet. And I have my MetaTrader 4 open here, so whenever I want to get a trade, I just get it immediately. I'm gonna put this one right here. I'm gonna go for, I don't know, 0.08 or 0.1 even, and I wait for the price to come back to the zone. So I have my zone here, I clearly have a gap, and so let me just delete this one to kind of prevent distracting you. I don't want to distract you right here, but what I wanted to show you was something else that I kind of got distracted myself because I saw this. I said, okay, it's a beautiful one. I think there's also one more gap here. I go to 1 minute real quick. I don't usually go to 1 minute, but if I want to take the trade really accurately, I'll go to 1 trade, but after it hits my zones. But before that, I wouldn't do that because it's too distracting. Okay, so the market went up, it clearly left a gap, and now it's trying to go back to the zone. Even if it doesn't, we don't take it. You have to go, because it's too late if you want to get it here and close it right here, because you don't know whether it's going to that level or not. So we had our gap here, as I showed you guys. It actually tapped into it. We had a clear momentum, and then you could get your 1-to-1. If you missed it, you missed it. I missed it. I was sleeping that time. You shouldn't be trading 24/7, obviously. And for this one, I'm gonna put my horizontal ray right here. I'm gonna set an alarm to make sure that I get notified. Oops. Yeah, I want to make sure that I get notified when the price gets back to the zone, and then I can potentially get the trade. And where should I close it? It's very important, guys. What if I get my trade right here and I want to close it somewhere? So the first thing you need to do is just, if you're buying, if you're going long, you got to go to resistance areas and find potential gaps. Not potential gaps, they're going to be clear and obvious. So as you can see, we don't have anything right here. So we have 20 minutes until New York Stock Exchange opens. I'm not going to trade like when it's the time that the market is opening, because it's too volatile, it's too risky. They just stop you out and they go to your direction. Not all the time. I traded New York Stock Exchange market when it's opening, but I don't really recommend it. I recommend you to wait for it first, and then 5-10 minutes after that you can place your order. But as you can see, we have a liquidity here, so we have so many stop losses here. See, there's so many stop losses here. So if the market taps into this zone and really respect it, we probably get stopped out. Who knows? It's not 100%. So, but as you can see, it's a clear gap right here. So it has the potential to go to this level and grab all the liquidities. So it means that if I want to get it here, I put my stop loss right here, and then I put my TP here. 1-to-1 is enough for me. Or if you want to get greedy, you can put it right here, or you can get 2 trades. You can close one of them 1-to-1, you can close the other one right here, which is 1-to-2, or even right here, which is 1-to-3. So I'm gonna go to 1 minute to see what the price is doing. As you can see, the price kind of went up, it came down, it just spiked down like it's, as we can see, clear bearish momentum, and I'm gonna wait for this one right here to get tapped into. So after that, I see if it's potential. If it just blasts into this order block, then I won't take the trade. Okay, so this is kind of an educational video, guys. I don't necessarily trade here. It's live. I don't have to trade every single day. I'm telling you, if you don't see any momentum or any good setup, just don't take it, especially in this market. I think I really like this video, guys. I'm super happy that I'm recording it, because it's actually going to open a lot of traders' eyes that they don't have to trade every single day. It doesn't make sense, guys. We have five trading days in a week. Just don't trade one. If you're profitable for the other 4 days, then there's no point to trade this one right here. So I'm gonna wait for the price to see where it goes, and then I get back very soon. Okay, so meanwhile we are waiting for Euro USD right here. So I decided to just go for it. Oh, I don't know why it deleted my zone. It's not a good thing. So I put it right here. See, it still hasn't got back to my level. It's going up and up. And then I put my alarm here, and then I save it, and then I go to Euro NAS 100, which is US 100. It's the same thing. So see, we have a huge bearish candle right here. I don't even go to 1 hour. I try to find all the liquidities plus all the gaps that we have. So one here, one is going to be here, one is going to be here, and one is going to be here. So these are the levels that need to get reached and get stopped out, because we have so many stop losses here and they never get tapped into. So, but we have a huge bearish momentum right here, this candle. So the price is going to go up and fill in this candle, because when we have a huge bearish candle or bullish candle, the price has to go to the opposite direction to actually fill in these candles. So right now, look for the gaps. So where can you see a gap, guys? If you want to go for, like, if you want to look at the uptrend, the previous candle is the bearish one. So it means that if we have, for example, this red one before the green ones go up, and if I want to draw this order block here, can you see a gap? I do. See, if you zoom in, you see after this one, the candle actually blasted out. See, without getting back to the zone again. So that's why we have a small gap right here. So the price tried to tap into the zone, but it was never successful. So we have a gap here. So this order block is potential to place our buy order here. So now the price is trying to get back to this zone to kind of tap into it. It probably plays. So for example, it probably comes here, goes up, or probably comes here, kind of play around and then go up, because as you can see, this is the order block right here. This is valid until it actually comes out of the block. See, if it actually blasts through the block and it actually breaks the whole thing, then it becomes invalid. But right now, even if it plays inside the order block, it's totally fine and we can still get our trades. So there are two potential. Even for this one, since I can see a gap, I'm going to put my alarm here until the price reaches here. I'm relaxed, man. I'm not gonna watch this like 24/7 like a hawk. I don't have to do that. I have life. But if it passes, see, it's actually 9:20 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So the New York Stock Exchange opens in 10 minutes. You gotta be careful, guys. You gotta be careful. You gotta see what happens to the price. I'm gonna show you live, literally, that when sometimes nothing especially happens, but most of the times it does. It actually stops out all the buyers and sellers. So this is for this one. Let's go back to Euro USD to see. Oh, it still hasn't got back to the zone yet. So it's probably going towards this level right here to stop out all the sellers and then come back, or whatever. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe it goes up to here. See, we have a resistance level here. I don't really believe in support and resistance levels, but I'm just drawing them for you to see where they are. But we have a resistance level here. It probably just goes back from this level, tap into this level, and then go up, or probably just go through this liquidity right here to kind of stop out sellers and then come back to this one, because it has to fill out, it has to fill in all the gaps that it's left. Okay, so we're gonna go for this, and then we go for US 100. See, it is still left a gap. It's just going up no matter what. In this case, you should not get the trade, guys, because it's too late. You gotta get from the bottom. If you miss it, you miss it. There's no problem with that. So a lot of people think that this is a gap right here because it actually came down. See, it actually blasted through the order block right here, and it left a gap, but it's not, because as you can see, it actually blasted out. It actually went out of the block from both sides. So this is invalid, but it's probably still valid. It's low probability. It's all about low probability and high probability. So this order block is a low probability, but if probably respects it, it gives us a bearish momentum, and it goes back to this level, and then it fills in this order block right here. We got to see what happens. So this video is long, guys, I know, but it's worth it. Trust me, it's worth it. If you know the concept of gaps, supply and demand, and liquidities, you'll be a profitable trader. I guarantee you that you'll be a profitable trader. This is the easiest method that you can do. Just dump the support resistance strategies, trend lines, indicators. Just dump all this trash. You gotta just stick to one strategy, which is this one, because you're gonna go with the banks, with institutions, not with retail traders to get stopped out. I used to do that. Don't be one of them, guys. Don't be one of them. So it's actually rejecting this level, but it still hasn't closed. So it's still not closed. See, it's still going up. I gotta see if it breaks this order block. If it breaks it, then it becomes invalid, and we don't have any gap here. So it's got to go for these two to kind of grab all the liquidity. So it's probably the mission to go towards this resistance line, resistance level, to actually stop out all the sellers. We'll see what happens. But we clearly have a gap right here. Okay, so GBPUSD, there's nothing here, guys, as you can see. Actually there was a gap here too, so we are waiting for this one. EURUSD and GBPUSD are almost the same, but see, this one is not it's not working anymore, because it actually went out. It went out of the resistance levels. It's a break and retest, but we clearly have a line right here. See, even this one might work. I trade supply and demand and break and retest. These two are more potential than support and resistance. So it actually broke this resistance level. I'm waiting for correction, and then I wait for the candle to close to see what kind of momentum it gives me out. After that, I take it. So it could be just a regular break and retest, or it could come back to this zone and then it goes up. Who knows? Nobody knows. So I'm gonna actually draw it for you. So it probably goes down and then it goes up. So I mean, there's a tool here that I really like. I'm gonna use that one. Where is that? Where is that? Yeah, path. Probably goes down and then it goes up, or it comes down. It actually fills this gap or fills this order block, and then after that it goes up. So there's two scenarios based on my opinion. I'm not predicting the market. You gotta trade what you see, not what you predict. It probably doesn't even do any of them. It just go up. Who knows? But there's a potential for break and retest, or just filling this order block right here. So we'll see what happens. I'm gonna stop the video and then I show you the results, because I'm not gonna go live for 30 more minutes to waste your time. So it's been already 24 minutes, but I actually showed you so many good things that you can use for your trading next time. So try to trade before 9:30 in the morning, before New York Stock Exchange opens. If you're a scalper, I'm a scalper. I used to be a swing trader. I'm not anymore. I lost a lot of money. It doesn't fit my personality and my schedule. So I'd rather being a scalper, get my money, or even lose my money 15-20 minutes and I'm out. I don't want to think about my trades, or my trade is open, what's happening right now. Oh, I don't like that. That's why I stick to this strategy right here. Okay guys, we actually analyzed US 100, we analyzed Euro USD, and we analyzed GBPUSD. And next time, like not next time, like I stop the video and then after a few minutes until they do their stuff, I show you the results, that what happens. Are our order blocks valid or not? So it's very, very important, and then we both can learn something about this trading session. So thank you so much guys, and I'll be back soon. Okay guys, I took this trade right here. I'm gonna explain how I did it. It's in 1 minute. As you saw, I already draw my line. I wanted to actually take it earlier. See, this is open. This is open, so I actually inside the trade. Now I gotta wait for it to TP to actually. It's actually a very, very small amount because I went very small. I didn't want to trade. I'm gonna put it here. I'm gonna get greedy. Just kidding. And yeah, I can see the potential that it goes up to here to grab all the liquidity, so I'm not really worried about it. So it's gonna go up, spike, go 1, 2, 3, go, 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 go. Only a very, 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 very few pips, and then we are done for the day. So actually I could close it right now, but I'm not going to do it manually. So we don't have any gap here, so I'm not really worried about it. If I see like the next momentum, which is not really favorable, then I close my order. But right now everything is totally fine. I'm not going to close my order. So this is in 5 minutes, so I'm pretty sure it is going up towards this trend. So I'm going to wait for this to see what happens. You know what's happening with me right now, but I've got to see what's happening with the market. So right now I'm in one-on-one. It's totally good for me guys. I'm not complaining or anything. So I'm just waiting for my TP to get smashed just very, very little. If it goes down until up to here, I'm gonna close my order. So if it closes like below the previous candle, then I'm going to close my order and then I go for my day. So I gotta see where the candle gets closed, and then after that I'm going to take it. So let's see how the market reacts. Just a few pips, baby. Let's go. We are rock and rolling. Okay, so this is definitely break even. I'm gonna it's a risk-free trade. I either win or I don't win at all and I don't lose. That's what matters. See, just a very, very small amount. So after that I can just close my order or I go wait for this one. Just a very, very small amount. Not a big deal. So this is a good momentum that the buyers are pushing up. I'm pretty sure it's coming up to here, but we don't know. It's in 1 minute guys, but that's why it's kind of distracting. But I'm just trying to look to see where the market is going. Just a very, 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 very little. Let's go. TP is smashed for today, baby. See, I told you that it's going up to here because the liquidities are here. All the liquidities are here. I closed the trade earlier. That's totally fine, guys. We took the trade. I'm going to show you how. So I'm super excited, guys. Thanks for watching this video. But before that, I'm going to show you how I took it. So this is how I took it. If you remember, I already drew my order block right here, which is right here. So I told you that we have a gap here. So see, we have a very, very good gap right here, and then the price tapped into it. See, the price tried to come back, tap into my zone, gave me a momentum, and then I took it from here because this is 5 minutes. If I wanted to trade based on 5 minutes, I would have put my buy stop right here. But since I was in 1 minute, I took it here, I closed it here. See, it's going up. It's still going up. I could get it for 1 to 2, 1 to 3, and so on. But I closed my order here, which is totally fine. So when I when the price gave me like this momentum right here, when I got this bearish momentum, I went to 1 minute to actually get deep into the market to see how the price is reacting. So it actually went down, and it actually tapped into my zone. I went to 1 minute, see, and I saw this one right here. So I saw such a thing that the market is bearish. I was still waiting for it to see how the price is reacting. My zone is here, is clear, but right after I saw this momentum, this bullish engulfing pattern, I said, that's what I want to get. Unfortunately, something happened with my computer, and it didn't let me to kind of take my trade early. That's why it was kind of late, because I wanted to actually take my trade right here, not here. It was too late. If I wanted to take it here, guys, it would be a 1-to-4 trade. 1-to-4 risk to reward ratio. But unfortunately, I couldn't get it early enough. So that's why I took it here, and I took my trade 1 to almost 2. And then I saw this momentum, beautiful bullish engulfing pattern. So it showed me that it's actually respecting my order block. So I'm ready to buy it. Now I put my place here. I put my stop loss right here, and the price went up, and you saw it. It was live, guys. My account is live. See, my account is live right here. It's real. And I took the trade in front of you, and the price is now going up and up. See, I could get 1-to-5 even if I took this trade here and I close it here. It's 1-to-4. It's crazy, but don't get greedy, guys. I always talk about getting a 1-to-1 ratio trade, so you are done for the day. Even 11 pips, 10 pips a day consistently can change your life, guys. So don't get greedy. Sometimes I do. That's why I could close it here, but I closed it here, and I also opened my trade right here. So it was kind of a 1-to-1.5, 1-to-1.5, and I'm done for the day. That's how I analyze my trades, guys. Today was a full breakdown of my trading day, that what I do when I wake up early in the morning. Guys, I hope that you got some value from this video. If you have any question, leave your comment below this video, or you can personally reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to assist you with all your questions. So thank you so much again. I'll see you the next trading day.